So can you talk a little bit about what it would be like to get students involved in the non-performer roles and what those are, whether it's admin or volunteer roles?
Oh yeah, there's so many. You can have. You just think about how a drum corps is wired. Those that have culinary expertise or want to become
Mhm.
an expert. What a great opportunity for them, especially institutional type work. What about transportation, logistics, compliance, risk management, engineering, I might add. For some of those creative types and props and so forth and scenery. But so many different other areas. And then near and dear to your heart, Elliot, is health and wellness, of course. And so many opportunities that way. And you can see, even as it has evolved in the last several years, the level of excellence that's coming forth out of the ranks, if you will, in those areas of expertise.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I think that trickle down process is so important, like you're saying, Dan. Like drum corps and WGI creates a standard that trickles down. And I think also from a creative aspect, it's so important for these young artists to be inspired by what they're seeing. And this is as the standard being so young, as they grow up, they are the future. They're the ones who are going to be able to kind of push us forward. I know when I marched, I saw a standard of what drum corps was. And then growing up, I wanted to kind of get to that standard as an instructor and as a choreographer. And so, again, I do feel bad that a lot of these kids are missing it this past summer, but I really, really hope for our creative sense that we can kind of get back into something
Oh,
next year.
absolutely. Yeah, and you keep in mind too, when I aged out a couple of years ago, our business was, maybe there were a couple of dozen people that did it full time, maybe a couple of dozen. I'd be surprised if it was that many even. Usually it was volunteer or a very modest part-time thing that you could do. But now there are so many people that they earn their livelihoods in marching music. And that's why this weekend is so important, because they get so much value out of the experts to become even better at their craft. And, again, continue to teach even at a higher level. And it just keeps, again, growing and perpetuating itself. But that's part of the business side of the ecosystem. From my perspective, I want all of you to be working. And engaged in every possible marching music activity there can possibly be, because that just, it just elevates everybody when we can do it that way.